I'm Daniel, and I'm really glad you're here with us today.
And I'm Maya. Today, we're talking about something simple, but sometimes surprisingly difficult.
Yes, a question that sounds easy, but can make your mind go completely blank.
Exactly. The question is, tell me about yourself.
It's such a small sentence. But when someone asks you that, your brain suddenly says, what do I say? Everything? Nothing?
Maybe you've heard it in a new class, or at a job interview, or when meeting someone for the first time.
It can feel like a spotlight is on you, and you think, I'm not that interesting.
But you are. Everyone has a story, and today we're going to show you how to share yours in simple, natural English.
So, Maya, why don't we try it ourselves?
You're volunteering me first?
Absolutely.
All right. Let's imagine we just met.
Okay. Tell me about yourself.
Well, my name is Maya. I'm 26 years old. I'm originally from Spain, but I currently live in a busy city near the coast.
Near the coast? So you're close to the sea.
Yes, I love hearing the waves at night. It makes everything feel calmer.
That already tells me something about you. You like peaceful places.
I think I do. Even though the city is loud and full of energy, I always look for small, quiet moments.
See? You didn't just say where you live. You added a feeling, and that makes it personal.
Exactly. When someone says, tell me about yourself, you don't need to give your entire life story, just a few simple details.
Name, age, where you're from, where you live now. That's already enough to begin.
Okay, Daniel, your turn.
Now it's my moment.
Yes, tell me about yourself.
My name is Daniel. I'm 30 years old. I was born in Mexico, but I've been living in Canada for the past 5 years.
That's a big change.
It was. New language, new weather, very cold winters.
That already sounds like a strong introduction. We know your name, your age, your background, and that you survived cold winters.
Survival is important.
So, after basic information, what usually comes next?
Pause. Work. Or studies.
Yes, you can simply say what you do.
I work as a graphic designer. I create logos and visual content for small businesses.
That's creative.
I enjoy it. I like turning ideas into something people can see.
See how that sounds? Not complicated, just honest.
And what about you, Maya? What do you do?
I work as a language coach. I help adults feel more confident speaking English.
Confident. That's an important word.
Yes, because sometimes the problem isn't vocabulary, it's fear.
That's true.
When you introduce yourself, you don't need perfect grammar. You just need clarity and a little courage.
So now we have name, age, where you're from, where you live, what you do.
But that's only the surface. If you want your introduction to feel warmer, you can talk about your family.
Ah, yes, family tells a lot about a person.
For example, I have one younger sister. She's studying medicine. We're very different, but very close.
How are you different?
She's very logical, very organized, and I'm more emotional and creative.
So she plans everything and you follow your feelings?
Something like that.
I have 2 brothers, both older than me. Growing up with them made me competitive.
Competitive in a good way?
Sometimes. Sometimes it just meant we argued about who got the last slice of pizza.
That's real life.
And that's the key. When you introduce yourself, you're not giving a speech. You're opening a door.
Yes, you're giving the other person something to ask about.
If I say, I have 2 older brothers, you might ask, what are they like? Or do you get along?
And suddenly, the conversation flows naturally.
So don't think of tell me about yourself as a test.
Think of it as an invitation.
An invitation to share just a little piece of who you are.
And remember, you don't have to share everything, just enough to begin. In the next part,
Let's go deeper.
We'll talk about hobbies, likes and dislikes, and how small details can make your introduction feel alive.
And for now, take a moment.
Think quietly. If someone asked you right now, tell me about yourself, what would you say first? Welcome back. Let's continue gently. If you imagined someone asking you, tell me about yourself, maybe you started with your name, maybe your job, maybe your country. That's beautiful. Simple is powerful.
And now, let's add color to that introduction. Because facts are important, but details make you memorable.
Daniel, after you say you're a graphic designer, what could you add to make it more human?
I could say why I enjoy it.
Go on.
I love design because I've always enjoyed drawing. Even as a child, I filled my notebooks with little sketches instead of homework. Because I guess I turned that habit into a career.
That tells a story. It's not just a job anymore. It's part of who you've always been.
Exactly. When you explain a small reason behind something, people feel closer to you.
Let me try. I said I'm a language coach, but I can add something more personal. I started learning languages when I was a teenager. I was shy. Speaking another language felt like wearing a different version of myself, a braver version.
That's powerful.
And that's why I love helping others speak, because I know what it feels like to hesitate and then finally speak anyway.
See what happened there? We moved from information to emotion.
And you can do the same, even with simple English.
Now, let's talk about hobbies, because hobbies are like windows into your personality.
Daniel, what do you like to do when you're not working?
I play football with friends every Sunday morning. It's not professional, we're not very organized, but it makes me feel alive.
Sunday morning? That's early.
Too early sometimes, but once we start running, laughing, competing, I forget how tired I was.
So football isn't just exercise, it's connection.
Yes, it keeps friendships strong.
I love painting, watercolors mostly. When I paint, time disappears.
Curious, what do you usually paint?
Small streets, windows with warm lights, rain on the pavement. I think I like painting quiet moments.
That matches your personality.
Maybe it does.
So, when someone asks about your hobbies, don't just list them.
Add a feeling. I like reading because it relaxes me. I enjoy cooking because it reminds me of my grandmother. Small reasons create connection.
Let's explore favorites. People love asking about favorite things.
Favorite food is always popular.
All right, what's your favorite food?
I love homemade soup, especially in winter. It feels comforting, like a hug in a bowl.
That's a poetic answer.
I warned you I'm emotional.
My favorite food is tacos. Street tacos. Simple, fresh, full of flavor.
Is it about the taste or the memory?
Both. When I eat them, I remember evenings in my hometown. Music in the background, family around me.
That's beautiful.
See? We started with food. Now we're talking about memories.
This is how conversations grow. What about things you don't like? Can that be part of your introduction?
Yes, carefully. You don't want to sound negative, but sharing small dislikes makes you real. For example, I don't enjoy extremely cold weather. After 5 Canadian winters, I still complain.
That's understandable.
My friends say I'll never adapt.
I don't like waking up very early. My brain needs time. If someone talks to me at 6 a.m., I just smile, but I'm not fully alive.
That's honest.
Honesty is attractive. You don't have to pretend to love everything.
But keep it light. Instead of saying, I hate mornings, you can say, I'm not really a morning person.
That sounds softer, more natural.
Let's imagine different situations.
Okay.
Scenario 1. You're in an English class. The teacher says, "Please introduce yourself."
Hi, I'm Maya. I'm from Spain. I work as a language coach, and I'm here because I want to improve my pronunciation and meet new people.
Clear, friendly, complete.
Now you're at a casual party.
Hey, I'm Daniel. I recently moved here from Mexico. I love football and graphic design, and I'm still exploring the city.
Notice the difference. Same person, different focus.
Your introduction changes depending on context.
At work, you highlight professional details. With friends, you highlight personality. In class, you mention your goals.
There's no single perfect script.
There's only your version. Short pause.
Sometimes people worry their life is too ordinary.
Ordinary is relatable. Relatable builds connection.
If you say, "I work in a small office and spend my weekends watching movies," someone else might say, "Me too. What kind of movies?"
And suddenly, you're not strangers anymore.
So far, we've talked about basic facts, work or studies, family, hobbies, favorites, small dislikes, different situations.
And we've done it without complicated grammar. Just clear sentences, natural rhythm.
In the final part, let's bring everything together.
We'll create full example introductions. Slow, calm, real. So you can hear how it flows from beginning to end.
Stay with us.
And when you're ready, welcome back. Now, let's bring everything together. You've heard the pieces: name, background, work, family, hobbies, little preferences, small details that feel human. Now let's shape them into something complete.
Not perfect, not dramatic, just real.
Daniel, imagine we're meeting for the first time at a small gathering. There's soft music in the background. Someone introduces us and then steps away.
No pressure at all.
None. And I say, "So, tell me about yourself."
All right. My name is Daniel. I'm 30 years old, originally from Mexico, but I've been living in Canada for a few years now. I work as a graphic designer. I've always enjoyed creating things, even when I was a kid. Drawing felt natural to me. Outside of work, I play football with friends on Sundays. It keeps me active and connected. I'm very close to my family, especially my two older brothers. They taught me how to compete and how to laugh at myself. I love simple food, especially tacos that remind me of home. And I'm still trying to make peace with long, cold winters. Short pause.
That felt natural. It flowed.
It didn't feel like a speech. It felt like a conversation starting.
Exactly. Now let me try. My name is Maya. I'm 26, from Spain, and I live near the sea. I love the sound of waves at night. I work as a language coach because I remember how shy I used to feel speaking English. I wanted to help others feel braver than I did at first. I have a younger sister who studies medicine. She's very organized, and I'm the creative one in the family. In my free time, I paint quiet scenes, small streets, warm lights, rainy evenings. I love homemade soup in winter, long walks by the water, and I'm definitely not a morning person. Short pause.
That's you. Clear, calm, complete.
Notice something important. Neither of us spoke for 10 minutes. We shared just enough.
An introduction is not your autobiography. It's a doorway.
And once the door opens, the other person will walk through with questions.
They might ask, "What kind of design do you enjoy most?" Or, "What do you paint?" Or, "Do you miss your hometown?"
And now the pressure is gone because you're no longer introducing yourself. You're just talking.
Let's talk about something many learners feel.
The fear of making mistakes.
When you say, "Tell me about yourself," you might worry about grammar, about vocabulary, about pronunciation.
But remember, communication is not about perfection. It's about connection.
If you say, I live Canada since 5 years. People still understand you.
Later, you can improve it to, I've been living in Canada for 5 years.
Improvement comes with practice. Confidence comes with courage.
And courage starts with one sentence. My name is. That's it.
I think many people believe their life is too simple to talk about.
But simple stories are the ones we connect to. I work in a small shop. I have a dog who sleeps too much. I enjoy watching movies on rainy days.
These details are not boring. They are relatable.
And relatability builds comfort.
Let's try something together.
Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine someone smiling at you and asking, "So, tell me about yourself."
Start with your name. Add where you're from. Say what you do.
Add one thing you love, maybe a hobby, maybe a favorite food.
Add one small personal detail. Something that
That's your introduction. It doesn't need to be long. It just needs to be honest.
And the more you practice it, the more natural it becomes.
Soon, when someone asks you that question, your brain won't panic.
It will simply say, "Oh, I know this one."
Before we end, we want to invite you to practice.
In the comments, write 2 or 3 sentences about yourself.
You can keep it simple. My name is, I'm from, I enjoy.
Or you can be a little creative.
There is no wrong story. There is only your story.
Thank you for spending this time with us, for breathing with us, for listening.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, even if your voice shakes a little.
Because every confident speaker once felt unsure.
And every conversation begins with a simple sentence.
I'm Daniel.
And I'm Maya.
We'll talk to you again soon.
Until then, tell someone a little about yourself.